Tonight, it is wheels up for President Donald Trump, who just took off. He is heading back to Washington after visiting the flood-stricken areas in Texas and Louisiana. The president and first lady stopped in the hard-hit city of Houston. They went to a shelter and spent a lot of time in a children's play area and posed for photos. They also stopped at a church to help load vehicles with relief supplies.
Really, I think people appreciate what's been done. It's been done very efficiently, very well, and that's what we want. We're very happy with the way everything's going. A lot of love. There's a lot of love.
Before taking off, the president thanked members of the U.S. Coast Guard who performed thousands of rescues in the last week. As President Trump visits Texas, many in the Houston area still need support. KXAN's Phil Prazen introduces us to two men who hope the president's second visit in a week will bring quick relief.
This debt can be canceled.
Tony Trenoff came down to the George R. Brown Convention Center to sit with his friend David Coyle, who's been forced here after the storm.
I'm a big Trump fan, and him showing up a second time, he's giving hope to a lot of people that are just really down and out.
We met them sitting along the bench with evacuees getting fresh air outside the mega shelter. We wanted to know how they thought the president could help.
I guess maybe sticking a match under their butt, get them to work a little harder and work a little longer, and you know, get things happening on a quicker scale.
Things are moving slow, and communication isn't the best, they say.
One thing I can be thankful for, there is housing and there is food, there is water.
David Coyle says the administration could do a better job encouraging businesses to help people in need.
This is a disaster zone, so what would normally be private has to open itself up to help the public.
Hey, can you handle this?
But after the president leaves, they just want their lives to be normal.
I just would like to be in my own place again, and I'd like to get back to work.
He now makes his way to Louisiana, where he'll meet with lawmakers there, a volunteer Navy, and the National Guard. In Houston, I'm Phil Prazen. Back to you.